Essentially, yes. At the end of the day, if you boil it down, what YouTube wants is they want people to click on a video and they want to watch it. Like, at its core, that's what it is.
I'm going to cover why even the biggest YouTubers on the internet face the same common struggle you face every single upload, which will give you the key to retention and also will teach you how to make the quality thumbnails that every famous YouTuber uses by following these 3 key reasons. So strap in as I talk about the first segment. When you click on a video, you expect it to contain your exact expectation from the thumbnail.
If this subscriber can beat Ronaldo in a 1v1, I'm going to give him $1 million.
This is what I call instant promise. Now, an instant promise immediately gives the viewer the value of the video they were looking for when they clicked on it. This generates a spark in the viewer. They're now invested in the video because they got exactly what they were looking for, which leads me to my second segment. Before the instant promise even happens, you need to do the thumbnail design, which is one of the most important aspects of the video entirely. Even the biggest creators like Mark Rober and Mr. Beast have to go over their thumbnail designs over and over and over again from the sketches. They also go through hundreds of A and B tests to see what will do better as a thumbnail. It's the thumbnail that gets the idea across to the viewer when they're browsing on YouTube. But also, a viewer gives a thumbnail maximum of 2 seconds of acknowledgement. If you don't catch their eye within 2 seconds of searching, it means your thumbnail isn't good, or at least not interesting enough for the viewer to have an urge to click. This is called click-through rate, as you've probably heard on YouTube. To put it in basic terms, it practically means the more clicks you get, the more impressions sent to the wide world of the internet. This brings me to my second half of this segment. Sorry about that, onto the thumbnail design. Now, as you've been seeing up on screen, this is me going through the stages. Lots of people still to this day think of thumbnails as just a side hustle after the video is made, but what I recommend is, and what many others have recommended, is to start with the thumbnail and title to base the video off of that. This helps set up a rough guideline to your video so you stay on track with what you're talking about in it. It's important to remember the thumbnail is literally what makes the video. Nobody will see your masterpiece behind the thumbnail. It's the thumbnail is the idea, and the idea is what you have to convey to the viewer. But what makes the thumbnail even better is the title. This leads me to my third and final point. The title directly coincides with the thumbnail, making the packaging well full. The viewer will go from the thumbnail to the title. If the title makes it just that much more interesting, the urge to click is just that much more stronger. But how do you optimize this? Well, I don't have a straight answer, but I can give you advice. To truly understand what a viewer is looking for when it comes to your niche content, you have to communicate the idea in the most simplistic way possible. But let's start with Dan TDM's video. See, when you look at his thumbnail, what do you think? What immediately comes to mind when you look at his son reacting to something, which made you wonder how he reacted to the Minecraft trailer, makes you wonder what his take was on it. But aside from the thumbnail, it's the title that makes you curious, because as you can see with Dan TDM's thumbnail, there's no writing at all pretty much, so it's the title that gets the idea across, really. Now, this was a shit video. Go watch something better.